Okay, looks like we are recording. Hello, this is a really interesting new kind of video. So I'm Joe from Aetheric, and I have here a very rare material straight from the heart of Africa, from Nigeria. It's called Epo Obo, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's how it's spelled. It's Epo Obo. The Latin name is Ficus platififla. Wow. Yeah. So that's the Latin name. In any case, so at Etheric, of course, we make subtle energy devices, and some of them require certain additives to function. So sometimes you need a brass powder, and actually, the ether I make with this stuff does require brass or copper powder. Some need various things, but there is a very special variant or type of ether that uses Epo Obo powder. It's quite strong, which is interesting because if you didn't know, and you probably didn't, because this is no, you can't find out anything about this stuff. There's no really English sources on it. It is popular in Brazil and in many Latin countries. It's of course popular in Africa. The main reason being is that it has very strong anti witchcraft properties, which is not something you usually hear about a material. But that is what it's known for. So, anti black magic, anti witchcraft. It's also used in various medicinal, specialized medicinal purposes. So, there's a lot going on with this stuff. And I thought I would do an unboxing on camera so you could see exactly what it looks like and exactly what I was sent from my friend John in Nigeria. And this is going to be some of the only Epo Obo in North America that you can really get. There's only one other place that offers it, and I actually have that tab open. It's called OWA Market. But the thing is, it's rather overpriced, and I've heard some pretty unsavory things about how business is done there, and some people they just don't have their questions answered, or some people don't get their orders. I've just heard some unsavory things, so I've avoided it personally, and they only offer the powder. So what I have in this box, it cost a pretty penny to get it all, but I have in here also sticks and seeds, and I think something else he mentioned, like the back of the tree, whatever that is. So many different ways to experience this very interesting material. So I'm just going to start opening it as I'm talking, and I do hear they did get a little bit loose here in transit. But it came from Africa. I'm sure it's a bumpy ride. It's across an ocean and all that. So in any case, I had gotten some from him about a year ago. Oof, I gotta be more careful with this thing. I had gotten some about a year ago, and I was amazed at its properties. Simply holding a stick, it literally is like a magic wand. It has a feeling all its own, which I'm sensitive to energies, and I can feel when. Let's see here. I can feel, certain minerals, certain metals. Of course, I can feel ether and other subtle energy devices. And I had not felt it yet with a plant. So I was very intrigued to see that this wood had a feeling of energy to it, and it felt good. It was soothing. It's calming. So for those who suffer from social anxiety or are targeted individuals or haunted in any way, I think this will be of special interest to you. Okay, and I don't know if you guys want to see the front of the box or anything. I don't want things to fall out, but just a standard DHL box. Nothing much really to see. Just a standard box. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Well, it smells woody for sure. So I guess I'll just show you what I'm looking at here. Nothing much to see at the moment. A lot of things in bags. Black little bags here. Let's see. So I should have a mix of sticks and stones and powder as well. This feels to be the powder. Kind of looks like a human heart. It's not a heart. I mean, I guess I won't know until I open it. But let's take a look inside. So my friend John, he is I don't know how you describe it. I guess an herbologist or a natural healer. He offers a whole plethora of wisdom and information about how to use this herb for everything from snake bites to open wounds, just a variety of different ways. So this plant in general seems to be um, valuable medically beyond its magical or energetic uses. Okay, so he triple bagged these, so they were very very well bagged. So I asked for about, I think maybe it was half a kilogram. No, I think it was a quarter of a kilogram of powder. This is a fair amount. So this is enough, and he grinds his stuff by hand, so it's very very carefully and lovingly prepared. This is enough to make a whole lot of ether. And I'm going to try selling some of this stuff. I'll probably sell it in small amounts because this is quite tricky to get. And really, I'm one of the only people on this continent. Is that right? Yeah, because there's some down in Brazil, but not really even in Mexico, from what I'm aware of. At least that didn't come up in English Google search. But yeah, I don't have very much, so I'm going to be selling it off maybe in small amounts. If you want to make your own ether, of course, you have to learn how to make ether, which is a skill taught on Bastion. But for those who are Bastion members and wish to make this specialized and very rare form of ether, I will be selling this. Just remember, you will need brass or copper powder to mix with this to make that work. Okay, so more powder, always good. But I'm actually most excited for the seeds and the wood because the wood is the things that had that special feeling to them. And so here's a little branch here. I mean, I'll just kind of show you guys. I have some very very thick pieces here. It's kind of hard to see. I'll just bring it up for you. And you also include some of the bark, which I guess is where a lot of the active chemicals are and whatnot. So you can kind of see that it is it's a colorful bark. It's kind of got a brownish reddish quality to it. And let's see. Yeah, they really do have a feeling to them. They just look like normal sticks, really, but there is a sort of energetic quality to them. There's a flow, which I like. I can feel it flowing, and if you're curious about the direction I feel it going in, it's going this way. And it does feel quite nice. Okay. Oh, here we go. For a second, I thought the seeds had were not included, but they are here. So we have this little bag of seeds, and these, and not even that other shop I mentioned, offers seeds. So I am literally the only person in North America, to my knowledge, that is offering these. And I don't have many. I do not have many. So I'm going to show you guys what a seed of this plant looks like. Or I should say tree. I've never felt a seed before, so I'm very curious to see what they feel like. You would assume the seeds would be, ooh. Wow, these feel really nice. These are really nice. So I doubt I'll get this to focus well, unless I do it like right over my face. But even then, it doesn't want to. Um, it's just like a little nub. It's kind of flat, and it's it's kind of rectangle shaped. And let's see, I'll just kind of get a little handful here. So I don't know. They almost look like cocoa beans. Oh, here we go. So I have probably, I'm not sure quite how many, maybe 30, 40 or so. So there's definitely, wow. I need to stop moving this around. So there's definitely not a lot of these, and I'm not quite certain what I will price these at yet. But if you live in an environment that is warm enough to grow one of these trees, this could be extremely valuable to you because even dead and ground up, this tree has miraculous properties for energy, for health, and if again, if you're dealing with unsavory types that dark witches or demons or spells or any of that weird stuff that's becoming more and more popular these days, it's just all the rage apparently. Having one of these trees in your yard would be amazingly helpful. Or if you can have a little one inside your house, that would be wonderful. If you could, have it in your room or in a room where people congregate, it would just help your place feel so much nicer. So I'm going to personally try to grow one of these inside my apartment. We'll see how well it takes off. But yeah. So now I have powder, I have sticks, and I have seeds, and they'll be available for sale in the Etheric shop within the next few days. So if you want to try out this extremely rare and valuable tree, which you could only find essentially in Africa or Brazil, um, go ahead and give it a shot. I'll try to make prices as fair as possible, but again, this is a extremely rare material and it costs quite a bit to get it over here, so I'm not going to make it super cheap, but it will be fair. And with that, that is the unboxing of my Epo Obo shipment. So very exciting. And I will see you all next time.